Howdy, Earthlings! I asked you all to send me a bunch of Dandy's World-like games where we interact with objectives, deal with monsters, and try to get as far as possible. Basically, horror roguelikes. Problem is that you all sent me so many I can't possibly play them all, so we got together, put them all on a wheel, and spun it. I tried to give each game at least 1 hour, but as you'll see, that was a little hard to do. If you missed the stream and you want to see the next one, all you need to do is subscribe. I stream here on YouTube, so you don't even need to go looking for me. Alright, let's go ahead and spin it. Hugo's Asylum. Yep, okay. 65%. Looks great. Looks great. Looks like a banger. Okay, let's go. Oh my god. It's kind of terrible looking. It's kind of the worst looking thing I've ever seen. Alright, horrible start. Let's go. Create a private server. Pick a designation. Extra. Frutina gives a temporary 50% speed boost to any designation cooldown. Daniel places a barrier that disappears after the floor. Cooldown 100. That sounds actually pretty terrible. Okay. Let's try Frutina. For those uninformed, this game is discontinued and a sequel is in public testing. You may be interested in checking it out. What's the remake? Hugo's Institute. Let's see if this looks any better. Oh, wait, tutorial version.
Hello, I'm Hugo from Hugo's Institute, and I will be giving
Okay, so we got a tutorial. Alright, I gotta start the timer. It gets an hour.
In each small...
There was a small... Okay, he is talking, he is yapping to me.
The gate will have a deposit point on the side.
I can't hear him because he's mumble talking and the background audio is louder than he is.
For your first objective, you just need to collect all the wires, and clear out the blocks and collect the scraps from
This walk cycle. This walk cycle. Hands on the hips. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa, why are they attacking me immediately? I can't sprint. Shift sprint doesn't work. They're just mauling me. Why do I have to click to activate a sprint mode? Okay, this was made for people on tablet, I guess. Why does the tutorial just surround me with enemies immediately? They have health, so clearly I can do something to them. The sequel's not a dandy-like, but the original is. Okay. Am I supposed to attack him? Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna be real, this controls like garbage. What do I do here? Oh, I have to grab the other fuses, I guess. Okay, so this isn't a dandy-like at all. This is kind of more like a escape room kind of thing. Or maybe just a dungeoning game.
To upgrade the character,
I'm glad there's subtitles because I cannot hear this guy over the audio.
and click on the character's icon and click the upgrade button on which...
It's the opposite of Dandy's World, because you get to defend yourself? Okay. I guess we'll just pick Frutina because... Hey. Audio nightmare. Audio nightmare. I hate this. Terrible. Okay. I hate the audio.
Another day, another slay. Period.
Yep, this is brain rot garbage. Okay.
Another day, another slay. Period.
Tone is completely ruined because of the annoying sound bites. The annoying me sound bites. I know this isn't a dandy-like, but we're gonna stick with this one.
I never loved that cow.
Because their other game is closed, so there's no point in even trying that. I can't believe one of y'all actually recommended me to play the original, and this isn't the original, and this is just okay. Another day, another sleigh. Period. Garbage. I wouldn't be surprised if y'all just decided to not join. That'd be fine. Oh, okay, y'all are joining now. Yep, it is joinable. If y'all want to play this, you can join me. The lobbies are up to 15 people, so we can get this really banging. Designations is the name of characters. That's a terrible name for characters. Do I see potential in this game if it wasn't slop? It's too early to tell. Here's $9,478. Now let's skip this. You donate me $10, I'll skip it right now. Seriously, donate 10. Give me a $10 super, and I'll skip it right now. I am not attached to this. Oh, we got upgradable stats, so it's kind of RPG-like. Shroomy releases a purple vapor in the air. If I'm reading these, this is part of the game's time, so let's read these real quick while we wait for people to do the tutorial. Shroomy releases a purple vapor in the air consisting of purple spores. Enemies in the vapor receive 5 damage per second. Other designations inside the vapors receive the healing Shroomies buff per second. You know what? I think this might still count as a dandy-like, but we can fight the enemies. I don't necessarily think that disqualifies it from being a dandy-like. You Shall Not Pass adds 85 defense points and grants protection buff to every designation and knockbacks and damages nearby enemies by 50 damage and a 40 stud radius. Yeah, the stud measurement, I know that's a common measurement in Roblox. That means nothing to me. I do not understand how far a stud is. Okay, it's not letting me select Frutina. The one person in here who has played this game a bunch and has other characters. That's crazy. Oh, she's got high damage resistance, too. But yeah, the stat lineup is similar to Dandy's, too. Yeah, I'll count this. I'll allow it. Oh, we got research. Yep, it's a dandy-like. Sorry, it's got research. It's a dandy-like. Okay, not a great thing that we can have menus on menus opening. Why is there a Minecraft block sitting in here? Minecraft grass block. Well, I should equip it. I don't want to go in without any equipment. Plus 20% attack. The grass block makes me deal damage. That's probably a placeholder. This is probably not meant to be playable. This should not be public, probably. Shroom it up. Oh. The chat bypasses the Roblox filter. That's against TOS, I think. Does it actually bypass the filters? There's someone in here who is much younger than me. Someone who's in, like, the lowest age group. Can you chat in the game and see if it lets you get around it? Okay. Someone who's below, someone who's at, like, 15 years old. If you're, like, 15 years old, type into the chat something real quick. You're in 16 to 17. Okay, so I shouldn't be able to see your chat. Yeah, this game breaks TOS. Time for me to enter my narc era. Yeah, exactly. The police siren. Yes, we have to shroom it up. We have to shroom it up hardcore. Oh, the block, we use it to build fortifications, I guess. I have no hand, but I must swing bat. What is that sound effect from? I recognize the sound effect. The opening chest sound effect. I cannot hear the audio worth a dang. Are we supposed to be doing something? Okay, here we go. Get him! Get him! Break his ankles. Oh yeah, it has reject versions of things too. It has twisted. They're called distorted. That level up sound is so loud. I think I might have to turn the game down more. It's already so low. Why is every Roblox's game audio so poorly balanced? Alright. Oh! Okay, well the slide works, that's funny. What are we to grab the key at the end of the play place? So we have to get to the end of the play place. Sprint toggle doesn't work in-game anymore. Oh, are we supposed to use that to get up there? Yes, we are. Okay, I see what we're doing. Oh, this guy's actually kind of freaky. Move out of the way, move out of the way. We gotta push this up the hill. Out of the way. Don't seal it off, don't seal it off. We're trying to get up there. You gotta move. You make a better wall than a window. Do we really have to obby through? This is terrible, by the way. Oh, there's the key. Yeah. This is rough. Why are we floating? Chad, I don't think this one's gonna get the full hour. Oh, you have a limit on how many blocks you can place. The X skill button does not work the best. Because X also pops up your stats. So why is the skill key put on the X key at the same time? That doesn't make sense. The audio mixing is terrible. All the voices and stuff like that are quieter than the sound effects and the background audio, so you can't hear the characters at all. So the sound mixing is terrible, but we knew that from the tutorial. The combat is super shallow. I've seen games that are like 40 years old that have better combat than this. This definitely feels like one of those games where the person who made this has only played Roblox games and has not played anything else. If you ever made a game in the same genre as Dandy's World, what would it be like? That's a trick question because I would never make a game like Dandy's World. There's enough of them. Too many like them. I think we can stop making them. Unless you're seriously innovating and doing something that no other game is doing in the genre, I think it might be time for you to just, like, not do it. I don't think we need to add any more games into this genre because no one is doing anything significantly different enough. There's, like, most of these games are very similar to each other, so there's no point for them to exist. This one does the most different. It's a shame that what it does differently is done poorly. There's just a lot wrong with it that I can't even, like, start to explain what's wrong with it. The combat system is very shallow. You hit and you get hit, and you just hope that it's not enough to kill you. Even characters with high defense, like what we're playing, are just taking a ton of damage still. It's just the same move again and again. There's no combo to it. There's no defend key. The environment's alright, I guess. Characters are floating instead of walking on the ground. The combat's just not graded. They just throw a bunch of stuff at you and expect you to live. The objectives are at least different. The skill key does not work. Pressing X does not activate the ability. It opens up a sub-menu where I can see my stats and stuff. The sprint key doesn't work. You have to tap this on-screen sprint button. It's not made for people to play on mouse and keyboard. It's made for someone to play on tablet. And if I play on controller, I imagine it's going to get much worse. Yeah, what game is this, Lamau? Yeah, that's exactly the kind of vibes this game gives off. That skill's broken, it's just healing. Oh yeah, unlimited healing. I guess it's to make up for the combat being bad. Because you kind of just have to take hits, so we have to have a character that just flat out heals. I can't use... Okay, it unequips your bat when you go to use an item. Which is fine, but it should re-equip the bat when you're done using the item. It's an audio nightmare too. Music and sound effects are way too loud and talking is way too quiet. It's just... It's creative. It's creative. These are good ideas that would work good in other games. It's just they're executed so poorly here. This game isn't ready for people to be playing it. I do like that it does a lot different, but I would like to see maybe a different development team heading this kind of idea. I'm spinning the games randomly on a wheel. I don't know what we're going to play next. Satan, is that you? The elevator kind of sucks. It can't hold 15 people when this is a 15-player game. So that there's going to be people who die because they can't get to this room in time. Because they have to wait for the lift to go back and forth. Yeah, I'm glad it comes back. I was questioning whether it was going to. This just definitely feels like a Roblox game made by someone who's only played Roblox games. Not reaching the next sector in time won't kill you, you just get teleported. Okay, that's good to know. I would like a skip button. If we get teleported to the next sector automatically, why is there even a timer on this? Can it just not have a shorter timer of 10 seconds? Where is everybody else? What happened to everybody else? Did everybody die? Did you all quit simultaneously? Serpent's Curse. I can't hover and have it tell me what it does. You recommend this game as a joke. Okay. Yeah, everyone disappeared. But I can see y'all interacting with stuff still. BRB guys, I'll be back in like 45 minutes to an hour. Is that just your way of saying I don't want to watch you play this? Oh, that's so funny. Let me put the chat back on screen real quick. I didn't have the chat on screen. That's so funny. My eyes hurt. Probably because of the spore effect going on. There y'all are. Starting to miss you. It was lonely in here. Yay, I see people. Oh, let me activate my wind skill. There we go. There we go. Why is my health reduced now? There's a gun. I've got a gun. Dandy's World doesn't let you have a gun. Whoa. Floor 20 has a boss fight. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna play that long. Well, maybe we will. We got 30 more minutes. I don't think we're making it to 20. Ah! What is that? What was that? Oh, that was the thing I saw earlier. I just did. I didn't recognize it. Everyone's invisible again. Okay, I'll see y'all later, I guess. Or maybe not. I don't know what's crazier. This game, or that y'all have played this before. And played it to 20. I decided to not play the original because it said that the original was no longer supported. No point in beating a dead horse. Most ugly character design I've seen. Are you actually making a video on this? Yeah, why not? How do I shoot? I have a gun, but it doesn't shoot. Also, there are no enemies. Yep. Just the scary lady. Okay, the gun doesn't work. Yeah, the gun doesn't shoot. Yeah, I don't think we're making it to 20. Not because we're not going to make it there, but because we're either going to run out of time or I'm just going to give up on this game. Because it's got lots of issues. This is not ready for anyone to be playing it. Can we move on? Yeah, sure, we'll stop. Alright, so my thoughts on this. You already know, there's a ton of issues. It is not ready to be played. They're doing an Easter event when the game hardly functions. You have items in your game that do not work. They do not fire. You have HUD elements that require you to touch them to interact with them instead of just using keys. You have things assigned to keys. You have multiple things assigned to the same key that just don't work. It's just like, I'm almost questioning whether this was made by a human. Like, the code, like, so many things are just so horrible that it's hard to believe that a human coded them. Alright, next one. Alright, let's spin it. Next game is... minus Descendants. No one is playing this. Version 0.17. Damn, y'all are recommending some definitely not ready to be played games. Alright, so pick an upgrade. Doors close and open faster. That sounds useful. Oh, but everything uses less power. That's probably more important for long runs. Oh, never mind. Too late. There's no shift or control locking in this. Okay, so we gotta... Okay. We gotta go find the buttons. I wonder what the entities look like. Is it going to be some really goofy junk? That's a dead end. First off, this game is way too dark. I may as well be playing in the pitch black with how colorblind I am. I can't tell if something is a hallway that continues or if it just ends. 24 seconds to return to the elevator is not a lot of time. Let's go with less oxygen drain, because that's another resource that if we run out of it, we just lose. Equip my flashlight. Oh, yeah, right. That'll probably help. There we go. That's better. Alright, thank you. Okay, so... forward and on my right. Ooh, this is nice looking. Very spooky. This game is so much quieter than the last game. Oh, there's our button. Is there a sprint key? Less oxygen drain again. Can't tell if I clicked. There, okay. You can't have your flashlight toggle on and then click. Oh, a bunch of people left. Y'all didn't even get to see if there were any monsters. Okay, so... Alright, well, y'all got those buttons handled. There's no other buttons to worry about. Yeah, I guess I'll just chill here. The first one was so cheeks. It really was. I've never seen such a creative bad game, though, as Hugo's Institute. That's such a creative game, but it's also so bad. It's like that person has the ideas, but not the experience to back it up. This one's alright, it's just nothing's happening. We just run out, we press the button, and we come back. And it says that there's supposed to be entities, so we're supposed to be running from something. Gives every player a cola, can only be used to wants to tell you every enemy on the floor. We're gonna go for the tracks players thing. Hugo's Institute feels like satire. Yeah, it was kind of that bad. Like, I don't usually get as reductive as saying, like, a game is just bad. Like, I usually have feedback, but that one was like, there was so much wrong with it that I couldn't just really give feedback. Because there was that much wrong with it. Okay, again. There's just... both of the buttons are on, yeah. We'll just wait for them to finish it, I guess. So I can kind of see why people don't play this one. This one is boring. Oh. Not gonna press the other button? Oh, enemies are one-hits? Oh, okay. Maybe people didn't quit then. Maybe people died. That's definitely not fun. I think 3 hearts is... Oh! Yep. Okay. I think 3 hearts is too little in Dandy's world and Toon Universe, so I definitely think getting 1 shot is definitely way too low. Yeah, that is, getting 1 shot sucks. Oh, next game is starting. Hurry up, you got 50 seconds, come on. I don't think we're gonna get an hour out of this one either. There's just not enough going on for me to have anything to talk about. And, people said that this game was abandoned. So my main suggestion right now would really just be to make it so players can take multiple hits. So not just die in 1 shot. 20 seconds, come on, hurry up. This game's just clearly not finished, and players need more than just 1 health. This is just not good. It's very boring as is. Either nothing happens or something does happen and you die immediately. Oh, tracks most enemies on the map, definitely. Get the middle one, get the middle one. Alright, I got this one. Okay. I am not going to spend the full hour on this. I think we're going to do just this one more, and then when we die, that'll be it. This game isn't a game. This is a demo. It's a shame. I really thought more of the games were going to be able to get a full hour out of them, but that's 2 in a row that we're not going to get a full hour out of. This one we're not even going to get 30 minutes. That person just quit. Tracks players on the elevator map and shows their location. Tasty brain that can be dropped to distract enemies. Lure all enemies towards it when placed. I don't care. I don't care what we pick. There. Wait, you died? I thought you left. Is this stream even going to be an hour long? Yes, this stream will be an hour long in 50 seconds. Okay. Well, everyone picked a direction already. I guess I'll just sit here. Demo game while this is older than Dandy's World. Yeah, that's true. It's just that unfinished. It's not a full game. I can see why people probably dropped off of this. Only having 1 health is too hard. Yes, I hope we get something good next spin too. Well, you know, not even something good, but something just more complete. You know, I'm fine if it's bad, just as long as it's something finished. I was expecting each game to maybe get their own video after this stream was done, but no, like, most of these are just... maybe this genre isn't that oversaturated. Maybe it's just this genre just... it has a lot of games, but none of them are good. This genre might take more work to make than I previously thought. Alright. 2 on that side. Okay. Wait, we don't all need to go the same side. Well, I guess what if one of us dies? Alright, I got this one. I played a bit of Tropica Land before. Tropica Land doesn't have a lot of content on it, so I don't know if Tropica Island will make it to... I don't know if Tropica Land will make it to a full hour either. Oh yeah, you can see that entity wandering. It's a big red square. I hope y'all didn't get lost. Yeah, what was that? Why did that person just croak on the spot like that? Yeah, I think we can stop. I get the point. This one's boring. Minus Descendants. You got something started here. Yeah, you threw it away before you were finished with it. Players need to have 3 health. Other than that, the game is just really boring. Nothing happens, and when something does happen, you're dead. Not a whole lot to say on that one. Alright, next game. Retro's Legacy. 56% approval rate with 0 players. We're just playing all the bangers today. Well, at least it's got original art. Alright, let's make a private server, even though we don't really need to. It looks AI? I didn't think it looked AI. Oh, interesting HUD elements here with the loading screen and stuff like that. It looks like Zenless Zone Zero in the background. How many of these are just characters now? That's the genre. That's the naming scheme for this entire genre. My channel could be a Dandy's-like game, just Sarah's Things. There you go. Welcome to Retro's Legacy. Dive into the thrilling survival adventure where you descend floors, avoid terrifying corrupts, complete tasks, and earn credits. Yeah, this is in the genre. Let me start the timer. To unlock more glitches and amplifiers. Choose a glitch to start your journey. The one you don't select will be available in the shop later. Blitz is perfect for dangerous encounters. He gains a massive speed boost when escaping corrupts. Jewel excels at completing tasks quickly. She speeds up when other players are present in your round. Okay, so she's the extractor. She's got extra hands too. That's kind of weird. Maybe this is AI because it gave extra hands. Game is currently in beta. Something tells me it's not leaving beta anytime soon. Okay, we got stats. Glitches are the characters. Amplifiers are the trinkets. Tapes are in-game or in-round currency. Card voting. I mean, visually, it seems to be an okay-looking game. There's multiple different kinds of tasks. Let's check the update log. I can't click the update log. Was this game never updated? No updates found. Check out our roadmap. The roadmap doesn't work either. Okay, yeah, those icons are giving me a slight AI vibe. I don't know for sure, though. I noticed that a lot of Roblox games tend to cheap out on when it comes to making the icons, even though those are the easiest art to make. Was that a two-player only lobby? I didn't see that, but it is an interesting choice if they do. Oh yeah, they have a solos option and they have a duos option. That's good. There are people who like to play like that. Let's see if this works with controller, because this one actually kind of optimistic that it'll work with a controller. It is surprising how much that background looks like Zenless Zone Zero's backgrounds. The characters' abilities are the exact same as DW, all of them. They didn't even try. Yeah, it was called a DW ripoff. There's leveling and experience. Dandy's World doesn't do that. Decoding speed. Oh, I didn't get to look at that for very long. Find machines and decode. Not a single button on the controller works, besides the sticks. Okay. But at least we got shift locking. How do I sprint, though, if shift doesn't work? Increases stamina regeneration. The tooltip does not stay on screen long enough. It's used immediately instead of letting you hold and click it so you can preview it like Dolly's Factory does. How am I supposed to sprint if shift is mouse lock? I might have to disable shift lock. If I disable shift lock, the game controls are garbage then. Spotted by what? Spotted by what? Alright, well, the machine count stays low at the beginning. These cards also look like they're not made by the same people who made the game. The method in which they're drawn is completely different than the way everything else is drawn. Hey, let me get this machine, please. I want to try it. Can I try a machine, please? Never mind, you're halfway done. How am I supposed to do this machine if he's here? I guess he doesn't care. Oh, do I have to... Oh, wait. I thought I had to input the same code multiple times. Okay. No wonder there's no controller controls. This would be terrible on it. Okay. That bad guy just sat there and let me did it. So it has mini games for the hack stuff, like what's it called does, like Anchored does. Yeah, I don't think we can skip this one because this one does actually have functional gameplay. I don't know if we'll play it for an hour, but this is the most gameplay we've gotten out of the ones that we've gotten so far. The enemies just T-pose walk around. Okay, this is a normal machine. Oh, okay, so there's no interaction whatsoever when an enemy hits you. You are not knocked off the machine when they spot you. They just walk over to you and they start smacking you, and there's no reaction. You don't get knocked off the machine, nothing. You just sit there and you take the hits. That's terrible. There's no cooldown on the enemy hits either. They just keep smacking you until there's nothing left. Yeah, there wasn't even an alert sound to let me know that I was being chased. Okay, let me turn the game volume back up so that y'all can maybe hear it. Yeah, this one's not great. The enemies definitely have issues. I can see why no one plays this one. Paid revive tokens, garbage, slop. Game passes that they never made. Credits, revive tokens, skins. No skins in the shop, that's fine. I'd rather there not be any skins. Yeah, the art for the icons is definitely not the same art that was done for everything else in the game. I don't know 100% if this uses AI, but usually if there's a bunch of different styles in the art, that's usually an indicator that some of the art is AI. Let's see. Health, skill check, movement speed, stamina. At least it lists the values in-game. Dandy's World doesn't list the values until you start playing around and bring up the extra menu. Stealth, decoding speed. So there's a lot of different stats for stuff. You get a lot more stamina to start. Let's take a look at the glitches. Hyperlink gains 6% more decoding speed for every active glitch in the round. That's just Boxton. Blitz gains a 50% movement speed boost for 3 seconds whenever attacked. That's just Poppy. Prism can shine light on corrupts, making them visible during power outages. That's Brightney. Data gains double decryption points from capsules and by encountering corrupts, accelerating his research. That's just Roger. Tether, Scrappy can pull other glitches towards his location. That's, what's his name? Scraps' brother. Goob. Yeah, that's Goob. Pulse creates a wave that restores stamina to nearby glitches, restores stamina faster. That's Astro. There's not a single original character in this, are there? There's not a single character that isn't just a Dandy's World character, is there? They didn't even try. Switch swaps movement speed and decoding speed between odd and even numbered floors. That's... This is pain. This is pain. The only thing worse than too many Dandy likes is a Dandy like that is exactly the same as Dandy's World. Of course this died. Who would play this over Dandy's World? Just play Dandy's World. Remedy can spend 100 tapes to heal 1 heart. That's Ginger and Sprout, I think. Blitz gains a 50% movement speed for 3 seconds whenever attacked. We did that one already. Tinker boosts another glitch's decoding speed by 75% for 15 seconds. That's Shelly. Gains a 25% movement speed when a task is completed for 10 seconds. I don't remember which character does that, but there is a character that does it. There is no original character in this. All of these are just Dandy's World abilities, but applied to robot-looking characters. All they did was just change the aesthetic. Trash. 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 You do not... You're not getting the full hour. You're not getting the full hour. This is garbage. Better off dead. Bad game. No wonder you got so many dislikes. You're getting a dislike from me, too. Alright, what's the next game? Alright, next one. The Crafters. We played this one a little bit already. We didn't play very far. I suspected that some of the art might be AI. Let's try this again, but with a bigger lobby. This one does do some stuff differently that I think is worth noting, but it has got a low rating. So some of the complaints that we had for this game... Oh, there's no private servers. Okay. Well, there's only 40 people playing. So some of the complaints that we had for this game is that it takes too long to do the mini-games. It has a lot of assets that seem like it might be AI. And I thought the aesthetic was cute. I thought the character models were cute. But there was another issue. Oh, distracting was too easy. Because distracting was too easy, the game wasn't a challenge. It has the same problem that Dandy's World does, where if you're distracting, the game is boring. But if you're not distracting, everybody's dead. Alright, we went in the left side one. Alright, let's start the timer. Y'all really don't get the point of this. We're supposed to be trying... We're supposed to be trying the games. So you can't just, like, say pass on everything before I've even played it at all. If we're just gonna play the same 5 games every time, I may as well have just made this a Dolly's Factory stream. Or More Toons Universe. Yes, the character design is cool. I kind of like the ritual system. I do like that there's elemented floors and stuff like that. There is things that this game does interestingly, but I think it executes them poorly. Oh yeah, I also didn't like the minigame for this. It's kind of annoying. Yep. It's way too time-consuming, too. But it does try to do something different. It's hard to talk while playing this game too because of how much you have to concentrate on the symbols and stuff. I forgot how to sprint. Oh, it's right trigger. So why is it that no one likes this game? Why are y'all freaking out in the chat when I started this? Because there's stuff I don't like about this game, but I didn't think it was that bad. The art uses AI. Okay, well I guess that's plenty of reason to not like it. I suspected it might use AI, but do we know for sure, or are we just saying it? Do we know for a fact that it uses AI? Because Dolly's Factory gets accused of using AI a lot when it definitely doesn't. Oh, I might die. I'm gonna die on the first floor because I wasn't paying attention. Okay. My bad. Let's just restart that real quick. Yes, I do remember currency being difficult. Even if the game is AI, there is value in playing it because we can make fun of it. And by me playing it, I can go, hey, there's no reason to play this. Me suffer so you don't suffer. It is better than some of the games we played so far. It's more of a complete game than some of the stuff we played. But I wouldn't recommend it if it actually does use AI art. Alright, well that person's got that, so let's just go. Woo! Oh, they're still chasing me, huh? Okay. Yeah, it looks like AI art. It looks like it kind of looks like some of Smite's art, but like, yeah, the style isn't consistent with the rest of the stuff, which is usually a pretty big indicator that it's AI. Like, a lot of the art doesn't match with the stuff. Like, the art on those does not match with the art of the actual stage and the characters. But regardless, it's not a great game. It's got the issues with the earn rate. The minigame kind of sucks. The minigame was interesting at first, but it just takes too long to do those. And it's too skill-based. And when the minigames are too skill-based, it means that a lot of the player base is going to struggle with doing it. Like that. It also makes it harder for people to stream it, because they have to focus harder while playing it. It definitely takes too long to... It feels like it takes too long to do. I know it's not taking that long to do. It's probably taking just as long as any other machine does in the other games. But it just feels like it takes longer because you have to focus more and pay more attention to it. And you can't have these minigames be too skill-based because it just alienates part of the player base. Yeah, the minigame isn't interesting enough that I would want to do it 100 times. Throw tomatoes at art, yes. Some of this art kind of clashes too, like the bats are kind of random. I guess it's a spooky map, so the bats make some sense. And as we've said before, we did play this a little bit. The distracting is way too easy to do. And then since the distracting is really easy to do, it makes the rest of the game pretty boring because as long as you've got a distractor, you can just not have to think about the game. You can just play. Yeah, the more I look at it, the more obvious that it's at least not made by the same person who made the rest of the stuff. Like this boot, the detail on it is a little too crazy. If you're using AI art for placeholders, don't. I would rather you just seriously do an MS Paint drawing than have AI art in your game. Like, use pictures of your cats or something like that. I would prefer that over using AI art. Because if the AI art isn't going to match the art style anyway, like, you may as well just do whatever the heck you want for them. Like, do smiley faces or something. Do shapes. Yeah, an MS Paint doodle has way more flavor. Yeah, and for playing the water-themed character, we're supposed to get a free progress point on these type of things, but that doesn't actually make that much difference. Because it's still 3 of them that we have to do. It's like, it doesn't save us that much. And we only get these water floors on a, like, 1 in 4 chance. So it doesn't feel like we have any sort of real advantage by playing the character that matches the element, because that's like saying, hey, your character's only useful 1/4 of the time, and with that time that they are useful, it's not that useful. Characters don't feel impactful. The currency is broken up into the different elements too, which definitely is going to make the currency system progress slower. I don't know. I don't see a reason to play this over Dandy's World. These games are gaming. Alright, we can pass on this one. Let's try again. No, no! Oh no, that's the worst one! Oh no, that's the worst one! Oh! That's actually terrible. I was hoping to go the rest of my life without ever having to play that game. I was hoping I was never gonna have to play this. Oh man. I was hoping I was never gonna end up having to play this. I thought I could die without having to experience it. Oh, this one is so trash. Alright. Time for cock and ball torture, I guess. Alright, start the timer now. Welcome to Sugary District's information guide. This guide is here to inform you about certain gameplay elements or features that you may not know about. Below are a set of buttons that will direct you to different pages of the guide. Please have a look by pressing them. Research is collected by evading crumbles. Researching is important for unlocking new cookies. Yeah. Mastery. Each character has a mastery level. Complete generators and help your team. Card voting. Elevator shop. Treasures are the trinkets. Gems are the in-game currency. We have machines and skill checks. And then we have the stat system. Yep. No real need for a tutorial. Daily login bonus. Let's see, cookie shop, we got treasures and we got cookies. It's so funny how the star size scales with the amount of stars that are in there. So this is like a UI nightmare. Why do the stars scale? We have rarities. Let's see, the most expensive ones are 7,000. Okay. Well, it does seem like it gives you more from the daily bonuses than other ones. 15,000 for a character? Why don't you just hook me up to an IV and steal my blood? 10,000 for a monstrous. It's not a quality I'm familiar with. But then again, this game probably doesn't know that much about quality. Alright. We got 2 cookies to start with. We get them both. That's fine, I guess. 4 movement speed, so this is the de facto distractor. And then this one... Okay, let's read the ability of Peanut Butter Cookie, I guess. Reveal the position of every crumbled in a 250 stud radius for everybody for 20 seconds. That's not a bad ability. You'll find healing dough more often, and pick up healing dough will have a 25% chance of turning into a continuance healing kit, whatever that means. They credited the artist. Low skill check, low stamina, low stealth, high extraction speed. Cream Wafer Cookie can use her ability to create a healing aura around her. Everyone inside that aura gets healed by 1 heart. So we have 2 healing characters at the start. Every machine you complete gives you 2.5% permanent extraction bonus going up to 50%. Wow, she actually sounds like she'd be really fast, like she'd be a good extractor. Interesting. There's a roleplay server, of course. Those Cookie Run fans love their roleplay. Alright, let's go. Come on, gamers. Let's get it, I guess. Tiger, I don't think you get the point of this stream. we're not gonna skip before I've even given it a chance to play it. The point isn't that I'm giving it a fair shot. The point isn't that I'm reviewing it or anything like that. The point is that I'm seeing how bad it is. Yay, we're clapping! Every time you click equip, the characters start clapping. The lighting system is atrocious. Look at that flickering. That's gonna give me a headache. Oh wow, this layout looks very similar to how Dandy's World lays out their floors. What is this? What is this ring? You run out of stamina so fast. Okay, we got quests on the side of the screen. Y'all aren't going to be able to see that because my fat head's in the way. The controller scheme isn't too bad. Also, yeah, why is there an admin button? Oh, private servers have admin controls, so I can just cheat and give everybody full health. Hi, Blythe. Why do the animations look like they're scared of moving the character? Yeah, we move faster than our legs would actually suggest we do. It doesn't look right. The legs should be moving faster or taking bigger strides. And the hands not moving.
Is this cookie done?
This is Sugary District. It's a rename of that one game that was stealing art from people. Remember I told you about that?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the same game. They just renamed it to Sugary District in order to avoid some of the heat that was coming their way from YouTubers covering the game.
Okay, so it seems like
It's
character. Okay, here's the issue: is because some of them actually have like running animations. It's because the character they didn't want. The character is supposed to be a like solemn like I'm so scared moment. I'm slowly walking. That's why they didn't like when they did the animation for it. It's sliding around because she's supposed to be slow.
Was there a sound effect for that one chasing me? Oh, you might want to move. 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 You're dead. Why are they on a string? They're cookies. Why are they being puppeteered? They're cookies.
Umbilical cord. Oh my god, Death Stranding? Death Stranding?
Oh, wait. No, the cord left. It's only visible when they're chasing you. That's weird. They removed the gacha? Oh, it's good that they removed the gacha, but, I mean, people kind of expect that with Cookie Run. And Cookie Run, that may as well be a feature. I want to get to a machine and actually try a machine.
Are you cheating?
Yes, I'm cheating.
So everyone has infinite health?
Yes, because apparently you can do that in the private server.
Oh, so that person isn't really dead. You were worried for nothing.
Yeah, I guess. Isn't it great that the entire economy of this game can be ruined because they gave me they gave me free cheat codes?
Okay, well, I don't think you're supposed to be abusing them.
Why'd they put them in there if they didn't want me to use them?
Okay, well, let's not be like every Roblox admin on a public server, alright?
I'm not an admin though. They just gave me admin controls for my private server. Okay, there's no icon art for that one. Machines are faster. Do you want to join us in trying these out, Blythe?
Do I laugh like where Daddy's likes? No,
Yeah, I didn't think so.
because I don't really like the concept of it.
I'm finding out that I don't care for most of them either. But then again, we've got nothing but garbaged, unfinished games up until this point.
That's most Roblox games, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we got a bunch of garbage, unfinished games, and then we've gotten multiple that have AI stuff in them.
That's most Roblox games.
Oh, someone beat me to this machine already. I am not going to get a machine, am I?
Hey, if someone is listening in the chat and wants to make a good Roblox game, make something like Gantz.
No, you can't recommend them Gantz. Gantz is not... I do not recommend any minor read Gantz.
Oh, well, no, it's rated M, but, like, the concept of, like, what they do in Gantz is cool.
Yeah, I guess. A safe zone. Oh, they have AFK zones? That's interesting. This game steals people OCs. Yes, it has in the past. It probably still does, to be honest. If you're the type of person to steal art, you don't do it just once. You get caught, and then you get more careful about not getting caught in the future. I would like to do a machine before we quit, so if y'all want to quit this game as soon as possible, you gotta let me actually get a machine. Okay, A button does not work for doing the checks, like every other game. It's not right trigger either. Is it LT? It's not LT. What button on controller uses the actual machine? Okay, I gotta do another one. You have to press X? Okay, so this one game is different than every other game in that regard. That's the thing they decided to do different. Why would I ever think it's the X button? The X button is the one that gets you on the machine. I would think that the X button would make you get off of it. Oh, and now that I played this, I can see where Toon Universe got its skill check system. It's very similar to the skill check system that's in this because they were being made by the same developers at one point. Even if I didn't have infinite health, this feels boring because we're not encountering any dangerous bad guys yet. Harder floors with more rarity spawn more frequently. Bosses spawn one floor earlier, but you get 10% more cookie cutters per floor completion. Sure. Yeah. It is a new dev team, but they do have some of the stuff held over from before. They changed like all the character models and stuff like that. They used to look like Dandy's World characters, but food. Like Weffel was literally a waffle. Okay, so it looks like they were changing the machines on this to something more original. Like, these machines are way better looking. I like that they're much bigger. They're, you know, they fit the theme of cookies and stuff. I think that machine design is really good. There goes another one. What a flavorless character text. May as well have just made her say, I did a machine. Is it shit safe for us to be walking around in water like this? Won't we get soggy? Oh, yep, I am invincible. Yes, discard was supposed to be a literal disc. I did give y'all unlimited health, but you will still die if you're not inside the elevator in time. It sucks that this is the best one we played this stream. Because it's also, like, it is also still a pretty bad game. Like, this should not be supported. But it is annoying that this is the most complete game that we've gotten on this stream. Out of the 4 that we rolled, this is the most finished. This is the most game-like. Yeah, I agree, Moriki. That's my big issue with this too, is that Roblox has this like this culture around it of like mobile game culture. It's like no one wants to make an original game. Everyone on Roblox wants to just find another game that's successful and copy it. It's like when Vampire Survivors got popular. Everyone started making Survivors games because of how easy they are to develop. No one wants to be the person to make the original game because that takes a lot of work. People just want to wait until someone else does something good, make something interesting, and then just copy it because it's way easier to copy. So it's a big problem especially in Roblox. Roblox, they do the same thing. No one wants to make the original game. People just want to copy other existing games. Because making new stuff is hard. It's get rich quick. Everyone wants to get rich quick. But then they don't realize that the clones never make as much money as the originals. Which is probably why this game stole Cookie Run assets, because they realized that while they might not make as much money as Dandy's World, they could make a lot of money if they borrowed stuff from a popular IP like Cookie Run. It's just a fact. Dolly's Factory and Toon Universe will never be as successful as Dandy's World because they're just not. Well, Dolly's Factory is pretty different, but Toon's Universe is never going to be different enough from Dandy's World that people are going to play it over Dandy's World. Like, why would I ever go to the work of making something new and creative when I could just copy something that's already successful and I'll just get some money from doing that and it takes way less work? Yeah, I saw that. Someone did domain expansion earlier. The maps on this are huge, but at least we're faster than in other games. I also like that a lot of the bad guys don't look the same as the characters we're playing. That's another big mistake that these do. That's another way that they cut corners. Like, that's probably the laziest thing about Dandy's World, is the amount of characters that are bad guys that are just the same character, but now they're bleeding ink from their eyes. Imagine how much more interesting these kinds of games would be if the characters that were the bad guys didn't have to follow the same rules as the regular character design. Like, how much more interesting it could be. Like, imagine if Kingdom Hearts, all the Heartless were just Sora, but black. Like, you know what I mean, like, but like pitch black, as in like looks like a Heartless. How unfun would Kingdom Hearts be if every bad guy was just another character but heartless? It would suck. It's a time-saving and cost-saving measure, which is part of what makes these games easier to develop. I'm not playing it by choice. I think TU does a good enough job making their infected look different enough. They look very different from the characters. Like, you can look at Discard and you know for sure that what's it called? Infected Discard is different. It is not the same character. And that you should run from it. I think Toon Universe does a good job dividing their regular characters in the infected versions. But I would also just like to see more games do original enemies. Their own enemies separate from it. It would give you so much more interesting lore. Because why would you ever care about... Oh, it's the same... The bad guys are just zombie versions. And that's crazy that you can go into like every single one of these Dandy-like games and just go, oh, the bad guy is just zombie version. And when you make the bad guys different from the main characters, you'll find that you get a lot more creative with what they can do. You can have them do things that they wouldn't normally do. You have too many rules, and it makes it too strict when you're just recycling the characters as infected. We're just gonna keep making the game harder and hope that it finally kills us. It's not gonna happen, y'all. I gave us infinite health. We cannot be killed. Yeah, this check system is the same check system as what's in TU. The okay, great, perfect, and then it has the same kinds of pop-ups when you do it. Yeah, they might need to entirely redo the checks. Wait, that tentacle thing is just like Squiddle's tentacle. Was TU originally just gonna be like legally distinct Dandy's World, and then they were going to use original characters so they could get around it? I don't know. This one is also pretty boring, though. Oh, big lady. Big snake lady. You can't die. You're invincible. I made you invincible. You are unkillable, my warrior. Is this distracting? Enjoy your new hell. You're stuck playing this forever. Unless you don't get back to the elevator in time, which I might not, because I'm pretty far. New distracting meta. Just don't die, idiot. Oh yeah, I might actually die from not getting back in time. Oh shucks, y'all. Oh no. Oh no. The unkillable have been killed. Darn. I guess we're done playing this. Alright, how much money did we make? That title card is so quickly slapped together. Price 999,999. That's crazy. Who is buying that? All right. Oh, I didn't get any cookie cutter pieces. Wait, do private runs not... Oh, if I use admin mode, I don't get any money. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Alright, well, that is the closest to a game we've had, I guess. That's kind of annoying. That the one that deserves some of the most hate is also the most playable one that we've gotten so far. Thanks for watching, and thanks to the supporters on Patreon and members like Alter Ego, Nightmare Wuna, Freya Games, Gezro, Am, Nebazi, Aspirin Artist, Paper, Faye Penguin, Momentary Unicorn, Nat, Marius Yini, Worm Syrup, Rask, Beef, Colorado Blue, Vaderson, Linky, Addy14, The Ace of Raccoons, Splackjack, Rask again, Willie Pete, TG Dante, Linky again, Astropixie YT, and Malding Brick. I'll see you all later. I have to go do literally anything else. Bye.